Hi guys, my fellow book besties. Welcome back to my channel. This is honestly a monumental moment for me because I've never done this before and I always watch so many booktubers do it and I think it's so much fun. So if you can't tell by the title, what I'm doing today is my TBR jar picks my October TBR. This is a first for me because I've never done this, but I've always watched other booktubers do it, so I thought it would be fun to kind of try it out for myself. I made a bunch of different prompts that I found on Pinterest because Pinterest. I tried to make sure that I had a bunch of options that I already have so I can shop in my own bookshelf, but I also am prepared to look through Kindle Unlimited or probably buy a book. Honestly, I guess I should really jump in. This is actually my second jar because the first jar I have broke. So yeah, I don't really have a cart or anything like that, so my TBR literally just consists of this one specific shelf. This shelf is mainly for the books that are specifically on my radar at the moment, and the books down here are really just filler books. I obviously haven't read any of them. And then I have some more books up on my shelf that I haven't read, so I'm going to do a lot of searching today behind me. With that being said, I guess we should just jump right in. Oh, I do have some conditions though. Let me get them. I am going to add the first 3 books of the Harry Potter series in my October TBR because literally the only goal that I really had for myself this year was to actually read, but specifically finish or start and finish the Harry Potter series this year and start and finish the ACOTAR series. I know I read ACOTAR like almost a year ago, so I think I'm gonna restart it all, but I want to like knock it down in like 2 weeks maybe. I want to do a video for that, which I think is gonna be so much fun, but I also want to do like a little mini series for the Harry Potter series since it is 7 books, so I do want to put the first 3 books on my TBR. I am gonna be optimistic and let's say I think the most books I've read in a month is either 10 or 11 books. So let's pretend I read 11, so that means I'll have 8 prompts to choose from. And even if I don't finish all of them, at least I have options because I am a mood reader, like we all know. So I guess let's just start. This is so weird, like I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna mix it around. Oh well, me grabbing it opens it, but oh, another one fell out. A book set somewhere you've always wanted to visit. Oh my gosh. Wait, this is good. I don't know if you can see that. Don't mind my handwriting. It's like somewhere between cursive and neat. I don't know. Okay, somewhere I've always wanted to visit. Ooh, okay, listen. This is like the only book that I know where anything is, but I know Twisted Hate is set in New York, right? And low-key the end goal right now for me has been to go to New York. I've always wanted to go to New York. Should this be it? I don't know. What other books do I have that's set somewhere I've always wanted to visit? I have to like stand up and search. Come with me here, shall we? I literally don't know where any of these books are placed. This is a lot harder than I thought it would be. I think I should just pick Twisted Hate because I mean New York is my first thought, and I'm guessing when I thought like a place I've always wanted to visit, it's an actual place and not like a fantasy place, you know what I mean? Yeah, so I think that's gonna be our book. Since I have the physical copy of Twisted Hate, I think I'm just gonna choose this one because recently I have been using Kindle Unlimited a lot or Libby a lot just because I can't buy books all the time or spontaneously, so it's easier to use it. So this is our first book. Kind of shocking. I was not expecting to pick this book at all, but okay. Our first book is a romance book, Enemies to Lovers. I'm sure you guys know plenty about this book, but I just read Twisted Love and Twisted Games like a couple weeks ago, so that'll be interesting. On to the next. I'm gonna dig in there. Okay. I don't know what this says. Is it upside down? I don't know. Blind date with a book. Ooh, yay. Okay, so I guess I am spending money. That's okay, it's a book. I've always wanted to do this, but I will go on Etsy and I will choose a blind date with a book. I don't know what genre. Obviously my favorite genre will always and forever be fantasy and fantasy romance. If you guys want to choose, maybe I'll put it up on my Instagram like a story and have a poll, or I'll put it on the community tab. Okay, I have to remember that I have a random book here and the genre is TBD. That's actually fun. Okay. The next I have, can y'all see that? I don't know. Pick a book based only on the cover. Ooh. Oh, okay. 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 How many times am I gonna say okay? I feel like I should move, but I always thought that this cover was so pretty. I mean, this is such a beautiful cover. And it's Christina Lauren. I've never read any of their books, so that's an option. I also really thought that this cover was just so good, and I never read it this summer. I don't know. Ooh. Another book that I thought was so pretty. This cover is just so gorgeous. I got it as a birthday gift, I'm pretty sure, or a Christmas gift. I don't know. I got it as a gift, and I always thought that this cover was just so pretty. I don't know. I've literally had this on my TBR for over a year, for sure. But these are like the 3 books that I think would be on my radar for, like, if I would read it, it would be solely on the cover. This is giving Christmas vibes. I literally know nothing about it. I just know it's set in Tokyo. Oh wow, this could have been in a place that I've always wanted to visit. I've always wanted to see Tokyo. Well, I don't know. Oh, and it's in 1912. Hold on. I try not to read too much of the back of books because I like to be surprised, but I gotta get a vibe. This one sounds interesting. I love how I'm reading the back of these books and it says this pick it based off only the cover. I clearly didn't do that right. But listen, this is my TBR jar pick. I think we can shelf the fact that I read the back, even though I did originally grab them because of their cover. Okay, let's remember that. So I think I'm gonna choose this book because this sounds really interesting. So I guess this is our second book, our second pick, Spring Snow by Yukio Mishima. I don't know if you've ever heard of that book. I don't think I've ever heard anyone mention this book, but sounds interesting. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh. Oh, what? Hold on. Okay, a 2024 new release. So I think that means, I think I've read everything. No, no, I haven't. Oh. Okay, I know the perfect, I already know what I'm gonna grab. Ready? It's Book of the Month September pick. Yeah, for 2024, and that is Phantasma. Let me sit down. I've been dying to read this book, and let me tell you, it is huge. But I'm gonna pick it. I'm gonna pick it. I don't care. I've been dying to read this book and I cannot wait. This is another book I would have solely, like, I think I solely picked it from Book of the Month options just because of its cover. Like, this is gorgeous. Are you kidding me? And this is the first book, I think, in a series. I don't know if it's a duology, but I'm pretty sure that she already has the second book contemplating to come out. So this is our third book. Okay, we're doing pretty good so far. We have 6 books already, but 3 out of the 8 that we're picking. Let's see. We still have a couple more chooses to pick from. Okay. No way! A book recommended by a friend. Actually, I have the perfect book. I'll be right back. Okay, so one of my closest friends recommended me this book when we were doing book shopping, like a girl's little day out, and it's called Before the Coffee Gets Cold by Tasha Q. You guys have to understand that I'm not good with names. I'm sure you guys have heard it before. I'm pretty sure it's somewhat known. I've literally didn't think about this book until she had recommended it to me, but she said that it was a really cute little romance read, and it's literally so short, so that's so perfect. I have been thinking about reading this book, so I'm really happy that I got this prom. So that was our 4th book. Oh, okay, one just flew out. The next is a book that has been on your TBR for over 6 months. For this one, I think I'm gonna do a Kindle or Libby book. Well, Listen, I'm very indecisive. We all well know this, but let's go to Goodreads anyway. Because I don't think any of these books have been... I mean, a lot of these books are really old because I got them from my middle school since I helped clean out our library. I think a book I've been thinking about reading for the longest time would definitely be Book Lovers by Emily Henry. I've been like dying to read that book, and that was like one of the first books I had ever seen on my book talk, and it was also one of the first books I had ever added on my Goodreads as a want to read. So I think Book Lovers by Emily Henry is gonna be my book for this prompt. On Livy, I have to place a 7-week hold. That sucks. I can't do that because I have to read this book in the next 4 weeks. Let's see if it's on Kindle Unlimited. And I'm definitely getting this book. I will be buying it either before or after I read it, but it's not even on Kindle Unlimited. So I will be buying Book Lovers by Emily Henry. I have to remember this. Our 8th book, well, not our 8th prompt, but I think you know what I mean, is Book Lovers by Emily Henry. Okay. I will be buying that book and I will be reading it in the month of October. Okay, so 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have 3 more prompts, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So then we have 2. Wait, that's confusing. I'm not doing this very well. But we're doing... Oh my gosh, why is this so hard? Okay, we're doing 8 prompts and I have 8 books already selected. So isn't that 3? Once it says 11 on the number, then I think that worked. No, I think this was our first one. Okay, our next prompt is under 300 pages. I'm sure I have a book that is under 300 pages. And actually, let me see if I need to do some digging. Let's do some digging on my physical TBR. I think I found a book. I mean, it's under 300 pages and it's been on my TBR since forever, since I got the book from my school library in middle school. But it's called Go Ask Alice by Anonymous. I've literally never heard about this book, but I'm pretty sure it's a thriller. Actually, let me go on Goodreads to check because I've never heard about this book ever. I definitely think I have a lot of random... Oh, by Beatrice Sparks as Anonymous. So, okay. I just added it to my want to read. And it's literally 213 pages. Baby book. Love. Love. Oh, it was published in 2006. That's crazy. A year before I was born. It's a part of the banned books, I guess. Cool. I'm gonna shake it up a bit. Okay. I literally don't know how many books I'm on. That was my 9th one, right? Number 10. A book that is part of a series. I think I know what book I'm gonna pick, just because I've been thinking about this book for a while and I really do want to read it. Oh, but I don't know. Okay, so I just had read Truly Devious and I really liked that book. I have no idea who it's by. I should probably check. And I also read The Housemaid. So those books are both in a series. I don't know if it means like a series that I haven't started yet. Maybe it does. I mean, I don't know. Should I do the Inheritance Games? I've been thinking about that book a lot. Low-key, and it's a physical book. I will forever and always love physical books. But then, you know, I also need some options for my phone. I don't know. But The Housemaid was so good. And I think the next book is going to be really good. And then Truly Devious, it's just left on, like, I need to know what happens. I think The Housemaid's Secret is going to be really good. I don't know what to choose. Like, I generally don't know. Do you know? What should I choose? If only you can answer me in real time. That would be great. I think... I don't know. Stop. I need to figure this out. Okay, so maybe I'm just gonna choose the Inheritance Games. I literally have no idea what it's about at all. Not even a little bit. I just know that this girl finds out that she's rich, I think. Or has, I don't know, she won an inheritance after someone died. And then there's brothers that are very attractive. And I know that it's like a mystery book. Oh, and she has to like solve... There's 4 grandsons. Okay, I think I'm gonna choose this book. This is our 10th book. Okay. Our last book, our last prompt. Let's see. Okay, this is it. This is it. I'm scared. Oh, it's upside down. Stop! This is so perfect. Okay. Let me show it to you guys. Reread an old favorite. This is genuinely so perfect because I've been dying to reread this book, especially since the 3rd book is coming out, and I pre-ordered the 3rd book and I never even annotated because this is the book that started it all. This is the reason why I have this whole shelf. That book is none other than Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. I literally want every copy of this book. I promise you, once I get rich, like, you will see so many versions of this book, and the second book too. Don't get me wrong. Iron Flame, love that book. 5 stars. Not at the time, just because a lot of people's opinions made me think that I shouldn't like it just because it wasn't like the first one, but I mean, it's a second book to a 5-star book, so of course it's not going to be the same. And I low-key loved all of the strategizing and stuff like that. Miscommunication. Not my favorite trope. What can you do? I am so happy that this is our last and final book. I loved this series. I loved the first book. I ate it up. It was amazing. I had an amazing time. I mean, can you blame me? Well, okay, that's it. To recap, we have, well, let's go from the beginning, yeah? That's the first 3 Harry Potter books, so I can finally get on this and binge watch all the movies and binge the books while I do that. We have Twisted Hate by Anna Huang. Yeah. Then we have Spring Snow by Yukio Mishima. Phantasma. Then we have this book, Right, which is a new release. We have Before the Coffee Gets Cold. We have Go Ask Alice. We have The Inheritance Games because it's a part of a series. And we have Fourth Ring just because I can reread it whenever. And I've been dying to reread it. So, a lot of books. Kind of shocking that I think I can read this much in 4 weeks. Clearly I have a death wish. But I mean, I like to read, so you think I'd be able to. But I am also dyslexic, so that means I'm a slow reader. Definitely love the broad picks. I got mystery, I got thriller, I got romance, I got fantasy and fantasy romance. I think these options are great. I definitely love what I picked, and I think this is so much fun. For my first TBR jar, I definitely think this was really fun. I think I'm gonna like add more later on, but I think I'm gonna keep the ones that I had picked out of the jar until I completely empty it, and then I'll just restart because there's always something new. There's always more books I can read, you know what I mean? So I think that's gonna be fun. If I can do this every couple months, I would love to do that. I think that would be so awesome. Anyways, with that being said, I'm so happy you guys could watch and that you can make it. Thank you so much for watching, and if you made this far, I hope you have an amazing October, and I'll see you guys in the next one.